Good evening, everybody. Hey. Hey, Tia. Hey, Melon. Hey, Emma. Hey, Alice. Tay. How are we this evening? Good, good, good. Let's start in a seated position. If you want to sit in something, you can. If not, no problem. But we try and sit straight with a tall spine, placing our hands wherever feels comfortable, closing our eyes. And let's take a breath. And another. And keep going. Arriving into our body. Observing the power of the breath. It's probably the most impactful tool that we have at our disposal to regulate how we are, to shift our state of being. The simple act of long breath in and long breath out. We try and let a sense of calmness, a sense of peace wash over us. Everything else disappears. And embracing the power of now. The art of being in the moment. And as we move into our practice, let it be about self-love, compassion, self-appreciation. Let the practice be a big warm hug at the end of our day. And from here, we open our eyes and we slowly make our way into our downward facing dog. Keeping that sense of calmness, keeping that connection with our breath. Start to wiggle and sway and move. Good. Where you find stillness. Inhale, heels up. And as you exhale, bend your knees, send your bum to your heels like a hovering child's pose. Good. Inhale, hips high, heels up. Nice, Alice. Exhale, bend your knees deeply, bum to heels, push, arms are straight. Good. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, lower. So keeping our kind of downward dog shape, inhale, downward dog. Exhale, bum to heels, hovering child's pose. Good. Now inhale, downward dog. Exhale, tiptoe your feet towards your hands, placing your feet down behind your wrists. Grab opposite elbows. Ragdoll, swing gently from side to side. And then we let our hands drop down to the ground. Hang heavy. Let the arms drop, let the body sway. Let the arms be super heavy. Now, as you rise up, option to come straight up, option to keep the sway, and we slowly make our way up to standing. Can let your hands drop down. Good. Then we join our hands together, heart center, closing our eyes. Taking a long breath in and breathe out. Breathing in and gently blink open the eyes. Inhale, sweep hands high to the sky, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, chin to chest. Flat back, breathe in, find the horizon. Let's step it back to plank as we exhale. Rock forward, breathe in, optional knee drop. Exhale, chaturanga. Take it back up into plank. Exhale, hips back, hovering child's pose or normal child's pose. Pull through into upward facing dog. Glide as close to the floor as you can. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Amazing. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, bum to heels, hovering child's pose. Squeeze inner thigh. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, bend knees. One more, inhale, heels up. Exhale, bum to heels. Now gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, step, hop, jump to the top. Flat back, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale, reach your arms high to the sky, gaze up. Exhale, draw your hands into your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, breathe in. Exhale, step, hop, or float back, chaturanga. Plank on your inhale, push. Hovering child's pose, exhale. Glide through, so bend your elbows, pull forward. That's it, Alice, nice. Upward facing, downward facing dog, exhale. So the reason why we're doing this bum to heels and back up is it's the same motion, it's the same action as hopping to the top of the mat. But when we keep our feet on the floor, obviously it's more safe, it's more secure, but it's still the same action. So inhale, heels up. Exhale, bum to heels, compress. Yes, this is like your tuck handstand. Good. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, lower. Squeeze yourself into a little ball. Good. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, lower. Now from here, keep this shape. Try and hop your hips up and then the feet come behind the wrists. We hop to the top of the mat. Good. Flat back, nice balance. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach high, gaze up. Hands to your heart. Let's do one more Surya A. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, breathe in. Step, hop, float back, exhale. Plank, inhale. Hips back, hovering, child's pose, squeeze. Inner thighs, thighs to tummy. Inhale, pull through. Nice day. Downward facing dog. Right leg high to the sky, breathe in. Foot between the hands, exhale, back knee down. Anjaneyasana on your inhale, arms up. Now straight away today, exhale, hands down, take it back through plank in and your chaturanga. So one breath, one movement. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good, left leg sweeps up. Exhale, foot between the hands, back knee down. Arms up, inhale, we lengthen, nice Emma. Exhale, hands down, take it back through your vinyasa. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Now same thing. Inhale, heels up. Keep your arms straight. Exhale, bum to heels, push from your shoulders. Good. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, lower, squeeze yourself into that tiny ball. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, lower. Now this time, inhale, gaze forward, lift your hips a touch. And then we hop to the top. Try and keep that same shape, hips up. Nice. Flat back, well done everyone. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose this time. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, breathe in. Step, hop, jump back through your vinyasa. Plank, breathe in. Exhale, hips back, hovering tall. Glide through, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg sweeps up. Exhale, foot between the hands, back knee down. Arms up. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open the chest. And exhale, reach back. So you try and push your heart forward as you reach. One more breath. Inhale, hands down, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathing in, upward facing, downward facing dog. As soon as you get there, left leg lifts. Foot between the hands. Arms up on your inhale. Clasp your hands behind your back, exhale. Open the chest, breathe in. Reach the fist back. Good. Puff the chest up. Drag the shoulders down. Last one. Break the pose. Inhale, take it back, plank. Exhale. Upward facing on your in-breath. Downward facing dog. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, bum to heels. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, bum to heels. One more inhale. Exhale. Now hips up, gaze forward. Bend your knees. We're going to jump to the top. Try and find that tuck handstand. Good, feet drop. Halfway lift. Nice, Hannah. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Holding it here. Well done, everyone. So sit back as if you're sitting into a chair. Sit deep. Squeeze your knees together. Squeeze your bum. Switch on your hamstrings. And then from here, we come halfway down, Ardha Utkatasana, torso parallel to the floor. Arms reach, try and hug your ears with your biceps. Gaze down, but lift your arms up. You're flexing through the shoulders. Nice, Alice. And again, lift the thumbs up higher. Nice. One more breath. Good. From here, inhale, heels up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Crow pose. Always have an option for yogi squat if you want it. Good, for 3. Malin, try and straighten your arms from here. So lean forwards, that's it. 2, hips up. 1, inhale, step back to plank or wait. Exhale, jump, chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Good. Right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, knee to nose, hold it here. Hug the thigh into the chest for 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Now we're going to try the handstand hops, although you don't have to if you don't want to. Option 1 would be knee to nose, hold it. Option 2, hop your left foot in. Try 3 handstand kicks. So the handstand kicks don't have to be super high. It can just be getting the left foot off the ground for just a minute. Not a minute, sorry, a second. And then slowly from here, the right foot comes in between the hands. Good. And then we rise into our crescent lunge. Holding it here. 3. Bend your right knee deeply. That's it, Paolo. Kick your left heel back. Pull your left hip forward. 1 more breath. And then we open out warrior 2. So right foot is forward, bending deep into the right knee for 3. It's okay, Emma, don't worry. 2. Tia, send your right knee more to your right. Yes. 1. Inhale, reach forward, flip the palm, reach up, reach back, reverse your warrior. So we don't change the legs here. Keep the deep bend in the right knee for 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's rise up, warrior 2. Straightening the right leg. Triangle pose. Reach your right arm forward. Lean back. Try and feel a straight line. So you're lining up, hips to head. Nice, Anna. Broaden the collarbones. 1 more breath. On your inhale, gaze down. Bend your right knee. Reach your left arm over. Take it into your extended side angle. Marcia, can you bend your right knee even deeper? Yeah, good. 1 more breath. Nice. Keep the legs, gaze down, start to reach your right arm forward beyond your right baby toe, and then half moon, lift that left leg up. Good. Now we're going to play a bit with balance here. Bend your right knee, tap your left big toe to the floor. And lift. Bend your right knee, tap left big toe to the floor. That's it, Alice. And we lift. Bend right knee, tap left big toe to the floor. And we lift. Good. Now we're in our half moon pose with that left leg as high as it will go. Nice, Paolo. Hover your right hand off the floor. Good, for 3. That's it. Squeeze your legs. 2. Wobbles are part of the fun. 1. Great. Let's place right hand down, place left. Let's place left hand down, standing splits. Amazing. Now I know I talk about it a lot, but there's a connection I want you to tune into, and it's your right thigh and your tummy. So if you want to try and hop into a handstand, make sure you've got space, make sure there's nothing in your way. The key thing is, top leg is like an accelerator, the bottom leg is like a brake. So you need to bounce off the bottom leg, but as soon as you bounce, it's the top leg that pulls you over, and the bottom leg kind of pulls in. So don't think about the bottom leg as going up, think about it as pulling in. So your thigh hugs into your tummy. You can bend your knee, and that's going to prevent you from going too far or going over. So hopping off the right, suck the right thigh in. Day, don't bend your elbows. Arms straight. Yeah, now go for it. Yes, good. Well done. Nice, Emma. Don't bend your elbows, my love. That's key. Malin super strong. And then we're going to make our way back into our standing split. Take a breath. Beautiful. Inhale, let's come halfway up with the torso. Bend your right knee, step back, take it into lizard pose. So let's come into a passive lizard, both hands inside of the right foot. Send your right foot wider if you need to. Take it all the way down. So you can rock back and forth here if you want to. You can drop your back knee if you want to. You can turn your right toes out if you want to. Whatever helps you go deeper. Amazing. For 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Let's come back up onto our palms. Let's come into Kundanyasana B. So walk your back knee in, rest your right leg on your right upper arm. Try and find the arm balance. Let your weight drop into your left elbow if you need to. So you kind of create a shelf for your torso. Yeah, so get the right foot off the floor. That's it, Tia. Come forward with your chest. Paolo, get that right leg kind of out of your way so you can place it on top of the right arm. So if it's here and it's stuck, it's in your way, you either have to straighten it and send it forward or bend it. Yes. That's it, Alice. Super. And then we take it back into our vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Let's go straight through to the other side. Left leg lift. Knee to nose. Hold it here for 3. Lift the thigh up. Find that compression. Alice, lean forward more. Trust your fingertips. 2. Hips lower. Don't move the back foot. So lean forward. Lean, lean, lean. That's it. Then inhale. Send the leg up. Now knee to nose, hold it again, or hop your right foot in. Try 3 kicks. 3, 2, and now it's the left foot that comes down in between the hands. Good. Inhale, we rise, crescent lunge. Deep bend of the left knee, so bend it deeply. Kick through the right heel. Visualize your 2 hip bones pointing directly forward, making a parallel line. That's how much you want to pull that right hip forward. One more breath. And let's open out warrior 2. Rip the mat apart. Nice, Paolo. Super strong. Left knee goes wide. Make sure you can see your left big toe on the inside of the knee. For 3, activate inner thighs. 2, 1. Good. Reach your left arm forward, flip the palm, reach up, reach back. And this is the side body stretch. So find the stretch in your rib cage, in your lats, in your tricep, running down the left side. Nice. One more breath. On your next inhale, we rise up through warrior 2. We don't pause. Reach your left arm forward. Triangle pose, exhale. And again, we lean back. Notice your left arm. Broaden the collarbones. Roll your left bicep forward. One more breath. Inhale, gaze down. Extended side angle. Bend your left knee. Hand to the floor, to the inner thigh, right arm over. Keep reaching. Keep opening the torso. So left rib cage rolls up to the sky. Nice, Paolo. That's a really nice adjustment. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we gaze down, legs don't change, but reach your left arm forward. Then we lean and lift the right leg up, half moon. And then bend your left knee, tap right big toe to the floor. Then lift it as high as you can. So inhale, lower. So trying to find full range here with that right leg. So lower it and then lift it as high as you can get it. Nice, Hannah. Inhale, lower. And we lift. Good. Now hovering here in our half moon, try and reduce the points of contact with the floor so it's just the left foot down. For 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Left hand down, right hand down, standing split. And again, recognize that connection as much as you can. Right hip flexor. So there's a suction action almost, like you're trying to pull your right thigh into your hip socket as you hop up. And that's what I mean by pulling in rather than lifting the leg up. So bring your hands down, straight arms, look between your thumbs. Do not bend your elbows. Push as hard as you can, and then give it a go. Hop off the left, hug the left leg in. Malin, so you're there, but keep thinking about hugging the bottom leg in just for a second longer. That's it. Until your hips are stacked, your hips are square. And then once you get that, then start to bring the bottom leg up. Amazing. Day, go for it. Don't bend your elbows. So Day, with your bottom leg, you need to pull it up and in more because at the moment your hips are open and that's what's throwing you off balance. So by lifting that left leg in and up, you're going to square off your hips a bit quicker. Good. And then we take it back into our standing split. Take a breath. Inhale, bend your knee, look forward, step back into lizard. And exhale, we're there, we're in the pose. And again, do the variation that you did on the other side. So get into that left hip. Good. 2 more breaths. Amazing. And then press up into your hands. Hop your back knee in. Create that shelf. So if your arms are straight, it's not a shelf. There's nothing to balance on. So you have to bend your elbows. But bend your elbows in a way that the elbows are not going backwards, but the chest is going forwards. Because if you bend backwards, then the weight's going to come back. But if you go forward, you create a shelf. And think flat back. Good job. And then we float back through our vinyasa. Well done, everyone. We meet in downward facing dog. Let's take it into turbo dog, hovering your elbows about an inch off the floor and holding it here, building that strength in our shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, you can do it, keep squeezing, 2, and slowly we bring our elbows all the way down to the ground. Walk your feet in. Let's rock forward and back, dolphin drills. Bring your chin to your thumbs and chest to thighs. So forward and back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Amazing. Let's do 3 more. 2. 1. Good. Now option for rest, option to take it straight up into your Pinchamarasana if you want to. the dolphin pose, the right leg or left leg up, you choose. Now it's the same thing that I was talking about. So Day, do you notice what you just did there in your pincha? That's what you're looking for in your handstand again. It's that stacking of the bottom hip. Does that make sense? Yeah. Often, if you're working on something, try and find the sensation in a posture where there's more points of contact with the floor. If you're working on something in your handstand, get it in your pincha. If you're working on something in pincha, try and get it in headstand first. Alice, the top leg needs to stay over a little bit longer. That was super. It was so good. But the thing is, I don't think you believe it yet. So you're kicking up, you're actually catching it. But then just as you catch it, that top leg is kind of already like decided, I'm coming down. And when we're ready, guys, we take it into a rest. Take a long breath in. Exhale, release. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Back into your downward facing dog. Now we're going to do that thing again we did at the beginning. Hips up, breathe in. Bum to heels, breathe out. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, bum to heels. So just think of this as like firing up your legs, charging them. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, bum to heels. Now look forward, hips up. Bend your knees, then hop. Try and tie your tuck jumps. Let's do 3 rounds. That's it, Hannah. Now catch it. So the way you catch it is when you feel your hips lifting up, push as hard as you can to the shoulders, push as hard as you can through the fingertips, and pull your knees into your chest and your heels to bums. You're squeezing yourself into that ball. That's it. Good. Sometimes having a wall near us can help. Day, don't bend your elbows. Good. And we're going to hop to the top. Super smooth, Mala. Nice. Halfway lift on your in-breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your feet to hip distance apart. Grab hold of your big toes. Exhale, fold. For 3. Again, try and curl yourself into that little ball. You're trying to sandwich yourself in half or fold yourself in half. 2. 1. Good. Inhale, come halfway up. Let's bring our right hand to waist. Exhale. Hover the left foot off the floor. Breathe in. Hold, lift and hover that left foot off the floor. Now holding it here. This is the suction. This is where we can really feel that suction. So it's like you're trying to hike that left hip up. Good. Now we carry it all the way up into our Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Now pull your left hip back. Pull your left leg back in space. This is the same action that we're looking for in our handstands, but we're just doing it with one foot on the floor. So try and square off your hips as much as you can here. Squeeze your inner thighs. Now bring your leg out to the side. Gaze goes to the right. Good. Keep hugging that thigh in and up. For 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's come back in through center. Pull that left thigh into the hip socket again. So pull it back. Lean forward. Grab hold of the foot. Lean into it. Good. Now option to lower. Take it into pistol squat if you want to. If not, no stress. Keep it up. If you want to do it with one foot on the floor, that's okay too. If you're coming down, think bum up first. You can use your arms to help you lift the leg up. That's it. Good. And using hands is perfectly fine. I did it for years. It takes time with this one. And slowly we keep that leg up. Try and release the foot. For 3, 2, 1. Pull the left knee into chest. Let's take it into warrior 3. Bend your right knee, breathe in. Exhale, straighten. Bend your right knee, breathe in. Straighten. Good, nice Paolo. Bend. Straighten. Good, now bring your right hand down, left arm up. We open out into half moon again. Keep that left leg higher for 3, 2, 1. Good, slowly bring that top arm down. We're going to take it back into standing splits. It's you do you, so you choose the variation of the pose for 3. That means you can go upside down if you want to. So with standing splits, I know it can be a super awkward pose, but try and lift your left leg up as high as you can. Dave, think about what you did in the Pinchamarasana earlier to catch your balance. You dragged that bottom hip up, you stabilized. Good, one more breath. From here, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, take it through your vinyasa. We meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath. Now inhale, gaze forward, bum to heels. Let's do this a few more times. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, bum to heels. Inhale, hips up. And bum to heels. Now either do that 3 more times or add hops. So think of it as a bunny hop, a tuck jump. Hips up, squeeze. We try and catch our handstand if we can. We do that by pushing super hard from the shoulders, squeezing in with the leg. Good. And then we land at the top. Well done. Nice, Emma. Emma, I think in your handstand, bring your hands a little bit closer together. They should be roughly shoulder distance. From here, we're in our halfway lift at the top of the mat. Lift up your toes, slide the palms underneath your feet. Exhale, fold. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2, 3. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left hand to waist, grab hold of right big toes. Yeah, and then we hover the foot, hold it, sucking the thigh into the hip socket. And then let's rise all the way up. Good, now feel that action, pull your right thigh back. Pull your right shoulder back. 3, 2, 1. Leg to the side. For 3, 2, 1. Let's take it back in through center. Good. Now fold over the leg. Suck the thigh into the hip socket. So you're pulling the right leg back as you lean forward. And slowly lower down. Good. And then we try and make our way back up. Amazing. We hover it here. For 3, 2, Now, without using your arms, pull your knee into chest. Good. Don't use your arms, don't use your hands. Lift the knee higher. And then slowly send your leg back, warrior three. Bend your left knee, breathe in. And straighten. Breathe in. Bend. Straighten. One more, bend. And straighten. Good. Then slowly we take it down into our half moon. Open out. Keep lifting that leg higher and higher again. And let's take it into our standing splits. Good. Now, same thing. Option to play, option to stay. If standing splits ever feels like it's too much or it's not where you want to be, then come into pyramid pose instead. Just finding a hamstring stretch that works for you. Good. One more breath. If you want to go from handstand into chaturanga, you can. Otherwise, inhale plank. Exhale chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Well done, everyone. 2 more breaths. Good. And from here, if you have bricks, grab them. If not, no stress. Let's try and jump through to seated. So straight arms, pull your knees into your chest. Nice, Emma. Good. We're going to go into Paschimottanasana first. Don't worry, we're going to way more times to play with that one. So grab hold of your big toes, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. So think chin to shin. Good. Three, 2, 1. Let's rise up. Lean back. Lift your legs. Navasana. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower your legs down. Come up into seated. Grab bricks. If you don't have bricks, don't worry. Don't place them beside your bum. Place them a little bit further forward so you're framing your thigh muscles. Lean forward. And it's just the floor, it's the floor, it's the bricks, we push. And as you push, you lift your bum up. But you don't lift it kind of straight up, you lift it backwards. And then try and lift your feet up for 3. Find your L sit. 2, 1. Good. Bums down, feet up. Amazing. So we're going to do this a few more times. And in your L sit, don't worry. If it feels like Mission Impossible to get, no, you guys are still up. I'm trying to distract you. You're still in your boat pose. When it comes to your L sit, if it feels like Mission Impossible to get your feet off the floor, don't worry. Try and do one leg at a time. Also, see how it feels if you separate your legs and you lift your feet up hip distance apart. Now let's bring our feet down, take it into the L sit. Lean forward, bum up and back. Lift one leg, then the other, one leg, then the other, and then maybe try both together for 3, 2. Eventually it will happen, I promise. And bum down, legs up, boat pose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs down, hands down, bums up, then feet up. You can do it. One leg, then the other for 3, 2, 1. Last one, boat pose. 5, 4, 3, super Tia. 2, 1. Legs down, rise up, hands down, bum up, feet up. Bum back. Hannah, see what it feels like if you separate your legs, bring them, yeah, now try and lift them. There you go. Good. And last bow pose, I promise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your feet down, curl yourself into the tiniest little ball. Give yourself a big hug, hug your knees in. Good. Now lock it there. So you want to lock everything in place. Knees to chest, heel to bum, squeeze. Release your hands and bring your hands down to the bricks again. Pick your bum up. And then from here, you can walk your feet back and then jump back into Chaturanga. There might be a bit of a shimmying action. That's it, Paolo, exactly. Shimmy, shimmy. And then once our feet are behind our hands, we try and jump back. Good. Now to float through, jump forward, pulling your knees into your chest. Try and find an L sit, and then come to sit down. Good. Let's take it into Janu Sirsasana A. Day read my mind. Straight, left leg is straight, right heel to groin. Reach forward, grab hold of the left foot and fold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, let's rise up. Marichasana D, sole of the right foot to the floor. We come forward inside the leg, reach our right arm back, grab hold of the left hand behind our back. Inhale, lean forward, exhale, fold. For 3. Nice, Alice. Keep going. Get your chin all the way down. You're so close. 2. Push your right arm into your right leg. I do not know what these hand gestures mean. Slowly, let's rise up. Great. Now we adjust our right leg so the top of the right foot is outside the right hip. Good. Send your right knee wide. If you need to, get your calf muscle out of the way. It might help. And then we lean forward over the left leg, lengthen the spine and fold. Two more breaths. Good. Slowly, let's rise up. Lifting that left leg up. Pranshasana, bring the left leg into center. Try and pull the thigh in towards the tummy. For 3, 2, 1. Now release it. Don't let the leg drop. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Slowly place the left foot down. Pick your bum up. So we, from here, bring the left foot down. Then we lean forward and we lift the bum up. Hands come down. Left knee rests on left upper arm. Right leg lift. We take it into our one-legged crow. And then we vinyasa through when we're ready. Good. Now remember the jump through. We can hop halfway. Hands on wrists will help. Hop halfway. Cross the ankles. And from here, the hips will drop. We pull the legs through. The key thing is don't drop the torso. You need lift, you need height to give your legs space to come through. So you have to push super hard. Now, right leg straight, left knee bent, Janu Shirshasana on the other side. Keeping the breath. Lengthen the spine. Fold over the leg. One more breath. Inhale, let's rise up. Marichasana, so bring the sole of the left foot to the floor. Inhale, we reach forward, we come inside of the leg, reach backwards, and grab whatever we can behind our back. Lengthen as you inhale, fold deeper as you exhale. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, let's rise. Take your foot outside of your hip, bring the shin down, get your calf muscle out of the way. Inhale, we reach forward, grabbing hold of right foot. Exhale, fold. Use your core to pull yourself deeper. Bend your elbows to pull yourself deeper. One more breath. And then slowly we rise up. Bring the right leg with you. Massage. We hold it here for 3, 2. On 1, we release the foot, but we hold the leg there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee, bring the foot down, bring your hips up. Take it into crow pose or one-legged crow, you choose. It doesn't have to be the most extreme version of the pose. It can be the version of the pose that just feels good for you in the moment. And then vinyasing when you're ready. So landing on the right, nice. Upward facing, downward facing dog. So we're going to flow through again. Try and break it down. Come into your L-sit and lower. We're going to roll down onto our backs. We roll down onto our back. That's it, Hannah. Good. Let's come into bridge pose first. Hips up. If you want to take it straight from here into wheel, you can. If you want to go down and come back up, if you want to stay in bridge, you can stay in bridge. Good. And maybe come down and go back up another time. Going progressively deeper into the pose. We rise back up. Nice fellow. Push from your legs. And then when you're ready, take it down. And we close out our practice. So maybe come into happy baby. And twist. And then when you're ready, take it down. Finding your Shavasana. And when you get there, take a long and deep breath in. Release. Doing a few of those, and then finding stillness, finding softness. When you're ready, come back into your breath. Wriggling fingers and toes. Having a stretch. And then slowly starting to make your way up to a seated position. Good. Let's join our hands together into prayer. Let's take a deep breath in. And another, breathe in. Release. Raising our thumbs to our third eye, and let's bow our heads down together. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody. Well done. Have a great evening.
Thank you, and you.
See you Friday, I hope. Bye, guys.
Bye.